Good evening from downtown Los Angeles. At the corner of 3rd Street and Hill, right beside a tunnel, the crowd had just marched into this tunnel. Here's a look. So the crowd just marched about 3/4 of the way into this tunnel, and then people started screaming out, "The police are on the other side, turn back." I didn't make it down to the other end to see if the police were there, and thank you, Lady Zaga, for saying the stream is good now. This is the continuation, or rather a restart, of a stream that I was having massive technical difficulties with. I don't know what was going on, but hopefully those technical difficulties are now resolved, as a large crowd here in downtown LA is occupying the intersection of Hill and 3rd Streets. You can see a city bus stop right there. In the background, that's lit up LA City Hall. Again, for those of you just tuning in, the protest march made its way deep into this tunnel right here on 3rd Street. And then people started screaming out, "The police are on the other side," and the crowd turned around and headed back out of the tunnel the way it entered. Now the crowd has gotten up and is heading north on Hill Street, with this city bus stopped here at 3rd. Hey, how's it going? What's your name?
Alien Alphabet on YouTube.
Oh, I've seen you in the chat before.
Oh yeah, I've been there, yeah. What's up with you, man?
Pleasure to meet you.
You going crazy, huh?
Oh, LA is, we'll see. LA
what do you
hasn't...
think of these fucking people out here, dude? Some are Black Lives Matter, and then there's some Antifas out here
It's a mix.
starting shit.
It's a mixture of different protest
I'm not
groups.
down with that fucking starting. They're doing too much, bro.
You want to pop on my stream?
Whatever, man. Hey, some of these Antifa fucks are doing way too much. They've never been discriminated against. They're not part of no fucking movement. They're just out here to cause shit, bro. Sorry. So you gotta watch out for these agitators, brother. That's what happened during the protest. They're the ones that started all the shit mostly. They came organized and started spray painting, breaking shit. They had fucking shit to set things on fire. Fireworks. So I just want to say that, dude. Don't lump everyone in the same fucking group. There's all kinds of people out here out for their own fucking agendas. That's it, bro.
All right, thanks a lot. Pleasure to meet
They
you.
pissed me off today. That's what I do. Some girls are tagging me.
By the way, you got a sup alien in the chat.
What's up?
Someone's saying, what's
Alien
up
Alphabet
to you?
Yeah, I subscribe to you.
All right, apparently he's a regular viewer. And now we're making our way back in the direction of City Hall and LAPD headquarters, marching a couple blocks west, though, heading north on Hill Street. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. I apologize about the difficulties launching this stream, but it looks like now we've got a proper connection. By the way, if we do head back to out front of LA City Hall and LAPD headquarters, then you may be able to get a look at the projector, or rather the images being projected on LAPD headquarters tonight. The march turns right on 2nd, heading in the direction of LAPD headquarters. Definitely hundreds out here. Maybe 1,000, but that might be a bit too large of an estimate. It looks like the crowd is heading back in the direction of both City Hall and the front of LAPD headquarters. There's City Hall lit up and sticking out in the northern downtown LA skyline. I think the primary cause of the protest today, or tonight, is the... I think there are other... returning, or the City Hall area is going to disrupt the broadcast. I hope not. But that's where I was struggling to connect and launch the broadcast to begin with. Right outside LA City Hall, which is the direction we're headed right now. Hopefully the connection does not cut out. On Broadway, the crowd goes, approaching the back end of the Black Unity LA and starting to get, there we go, very close to City Hall. I don't know if the connection is going to weaken as we approach City Hall. I hope not, but that's where I launched the previous stream. Apparently I am having connection problems as I approach LA City Hall and I don't know why, but it seems like I've restarted the stream actually here outside LA City Hall and LAPD headquarters. I've been having all kinds of connection problems. And it looks like the crowd is going to stop right out in front of LAPD headquarters. We've got a helicopter. At this point, I don't know. I've restarted the stream many times. Crowd gathers on First Street right outside LAPD headquarters, where we have a projector projecting images like, again, Can you guys hear me okay? As I get dust and bubbles. How is it now? How is the picture? How is the audio? Just try a small little reboot. Don't know if it's gonna help. Annabelle, can you come out here? Annabelle, can you come out here? We're right outside LAPD headquarters, right outside LA City Hall as well, between Los Angeles. Guys, I'm trying to walk away from the crowd, see if it makes a difference. I don't know if it will. All right, I'm walking up Spring Street in front of City Hall now for tuning in. This hasn't exactly been a trophy-winning broadcast. We have a large crowd gathered in front of LAPD headquarters. A portion of the crowd has split off. I believe it's members of Black Unity LA, the protest encampment that's located across the street over there. They seem to be walking ahead of me. But I'm just trying to see if getting away from the crowd makes a difference in the quality of the feed. It seems like when I'm around City Hall and LAPD headquarters, I have problems regardless of what. All right, maybe if I get away from the crowd. Tim's saying it's getting better. Thank you, Tim. Well, I guess I could stand on the corner. First, I'll check if there's anything doing on City Hall steps. I guess I could stand on the corner of First and Spring, and shoot from distance. No, nothing doing here at the City Hall steps. I'm gonna cross Spring Street. Straight ahead of me is the Black Unity encampment. There are plenty of members of this encampment who are out at the protest tonight. Now I'm gonna try to walk back in the direction of LAPD headquarters where the crowd is gathered and stand on the northwest corner of the intersection of Spring and First and see if I can just shoot from a distance. I think these might be some of the cars that were towed. One night I was out here when there was a standoff between protesters and police about a month ago. Fairly large crowd, not a huge crowd, gathered right in front of LAPD headquarters. I'm sorry, Joey, I've been battling connection problems since before I even started the previous stream. But who knows, maybe over the course of the evening it'll be better. I'm hesitant right up ahead. I think we're going to stand and monitor the situation. At least until I can go several minutes without there being connection problems. Right now the crowd's chanting, I think they're chanting, how do you spell racist? I hear LAPD, that's a regular chant. I think these two vehicles, the white van and the black car, parked there intentionally to create somewhat of a barricade to protect the protesters from vehicle traffic. A bunch of bicycles just went through here. I don't know if you guys could see it. I think it might be one of those bike nights here in Los Angeles. You're welcome. And I'm just gonna try to battle these connection problems and keep this broadcast going. When I zoom in, you can see that what happened was the march started. The march made its way to 3rd and Hill, not too far away from here, and then went into a tunnel that's located on 3rd Street. And there definitely, once the crowd died, and then the crowd turned around and headed back, and now we're back next to where we started, not exactly where we started. The march started here on City Hall property, and now it's not a march right now, but it's a protest outside LAPD headquarters. I'm zooming out. I had been zooming in on the crowd. Maybe if I'm zoomed in. Alright, Skishes, I'm looking at your comments about connection matters. My Bluetooth is off, my Wi-Fi is off. At least at the moment on my end, there isn't a lag in the connection on my end, but I presume the picture is still very poor quality on your end. At least that's what I'm garnering from the chat. I haven't had these problems before in downtown LA. A small group of protesters that made its way away from the rest of the group and over toward the front of City Hall now seems to be making its way back toward the group, the main group, gathered outside LAPD headquarters. There are a couple of helicopters. One is blocked by the tree. Which flag attack are you talking about? I'm curious. If my connection here holds up for another couple minutes, protesters. Well, apparently the connection is not improving so much on my end for about a minute. Regarding that flag thing, I know what you're talking about. I was there. Crowds chanting, well, Ben, I'm glad it's perfect for you. The connection isn't even perfect for me. Joey, that'd be nice. and lend a hand. Or a phone. Because what I'm using does not seem to be working very well. Oh yeah, I don't know what a live use solo box is, but I'll look into it later. Oh, what's there to lose in just crossing the street and seeing if I can, as well or as poorly as I have been, from the opposite side of the street, closer to the protesters. This is LAPD headquarters. The protesters are gathered right in front of the LAPD headquarters. Certainly, I guess it's getting worse. Nonetheless, here, I hope you guys can see and hear. There's chanting. It's not. There were definitely hundreds during the protest march. Some walked away, some of the group has splintered off into different areas, but I think a few hundred or so remain right in front of the police headquarters. Now, cut out for a minute or so. Worse. Right by LAPD headquarters at City Hall. Guys, I know, I've been battling all night to keep a connection. This stream battling to keep a connection. It was doing alright at the beginning, back when we were several blocks away from City Hall and LAPD headquarters. But it's just constant connection problems. Right here. I don't know why. It was laughed at as soon as I showed up tonight. Angel, if you're just tuning in, I don't know if you're referring to the connection issues, but if you're just tuning in, there was a protest march. The march made its way into a tunnel, and then protesters started screaming out that there were police on the other side of the tunnel, and returned to around the area where they started, and they're now standing out front of LAPD headquarters. There's also a projector shooting images onto LAPD headquarters. I've restarted a bunch of times. Oh man, if I knew how, I'm trying a bunch of different things. Alright, guys, I'm gonna walk away from a protest and now I'll try next. What I'm gonna try next, I have no idea if it'll work better, but what I'm gonna try next is to stream this. What I'm gonna try next is to stream this on my Nomadic Journalism Facebook page. So momentarily I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna try to launch a new live stream on the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/nomadic journalism. Are you guys hearing that? Is anyone hearing this? For those of you in the chat right now, can you hear? Okay, our talk man can hear it. Yeah, so it's nomadic journalism is as it's spelled as it sounds. Nomadic journalism, NOMADIC Facebook.com/nomadic journalism. How do I don't think I can type. Alright, I'll exit the YouTube app, or I'll exit the stream and type it in the chat. And I'm gonna try to launch a new stream again. Yes, as Will Demon spells it, nomadic journalism, facebook.com/nomadic journalism. And I'm gonna try to launch a new stream there within the next 5 minutes. So let's end this one right now, and hopefully I will see you on the other side on Facebook this time, facebook.com/nomadic journalism.